an empirical formula problem. In this case, we're given amounts of 2 of the elements in grams. There is a third element, and we need to determine the amount of that element by subtraction from the initial amount. So the mass oxygen is going to be the mass of the entire sample minus the mass of the lead minus the mass of the sulfur. So the mass remaining is the mass of oxygen, which is 21.1 grams. So now we're at grams of each. We simply need to determine moles of each and then mole ratio. So we have the grams of each. We want to get to moles of each by incorporating the atomic weight of each element, a value we obtain from the periodic table. All right, so we do the calculations. So if it's not obvious what the mole ratio is, we're going to divide each of these values by the least number of moles. All right, so we have our mole ratio. It appears that our mole ratio is a 1 to 1 to 3 mole ratio, or excuse me, 1 to 1 to 4. This is close enough to 4 that the difference is likely a rounding error, so our formula is PbSO4. The metal is already written first, so this is a valid formula.